Hey guys, happy Monday. It's your girl Tiffany from Tiffany Talks. And guys, I have something special for you. Yes, I do on this Monday. What I need you to do though, I love that you like this video, but what help me out even more if you just like this video, share it with somebody because sharing is caring. Don't hold the knowledge for yourself. We're out here trying to spread the knowledge among our community, among our people. Whoever our people, my people is your people. Who, if you my people, yeah, you my people. You understand? My people. I don't know my people. But tonight, guys, I'm telling you, I'm bringing them out this year, y'all. I'm bringing them out. I'm showing y'all who in my network and why this girl is on fire. I am not on fire because of myself, but around the people who I hang with that's on fire, and they just give me a little bit of fire. I feel like I'm the baby in the group, and I just be getting on this fire, and then they give it to me, and then I'm like, whoa, I see how this thing go. Let me pass the baton. So I'm just passing the baton, but I'm passing it globally, socially, and hopefully independently, individually, economically. Now, tonight, folks, it is with great pleasure I bring to this man. They call him Master Coach Tim Brown. They call him the Tim Brown. I taught him call him the extravagant gentleman. You know what I'm saying? This man has he has a lot of magic tricks. You know, every day he does something else, and he's good at those things. So I'm like, wow, you know, we were at one company and he escalated so fast in the top of the compensation plan, you know, and I was like, man, this like a guy me, but he like older, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty, and you know, we got some similarities here, but this guy is an awesome leader in leadership. He's helping families. He's not helping just individuals or his family. He's helping other families win daily under his mentorship. This is somebody you want to get some tips from. This is somebody you want to listen to, okay? You know, everybody I bring on my platform, I feel like it's somebody you want to listen to, but it's just how you listening. You're right. If you hear it or you listening. But tonight I wanted to bring Tim Brown to my platform to share some of the tips of what makes him successful. You know, what makes him this master coach? You know, what is his story? You know, I have some surprises. I can't say all of them to y'all. I ain't gonna tell y'all. Y'all gotta stick around for the show. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to know this one surprise, okay? And two, y'all, hold on. Before I let this slip, I had to get a giveaway with Browse by Willie, y'all. It was so crazy over there on Instagram. I mean, the ladies were just battling out for this one seat in a henna brow class that Tiffany Talks. You know, I sponsor, I give hand ups, you know, handouts, yeah, but hand ups are better. They make you make extra money. So we announced our winner. Congratulations to Jay Mona. Jay Mona won that, honey. Jay Mona hustled for that spot. She wanted that $700 spot. And she did. So I'm congratulations, and hopefully I'll be able to sponsor more. You know, DM your businesses. You know, I love to put seeds out here in the community. But and still that class is still going on, registering for May 30th. I want to say May 29th, May 30th. Anyways, now for without further ado, I'm introducing Mr. Tim Brown. Hey, Tim.
What's going on? What's going on, Tiff?
So, Tim, you know what I'm saying? You're a part of greatness. They might not know it, but y'all, you're a part of greatness. You know, anybody a part of my network, they're a part of greatness, and I'm a part of. Well, I'm a part of greatness, you know what I'm saying? But it sounded good the other way.
I'm a part of greatness because I am a part of your network.
So, Tim, first and foremost, tell us. See, I met Tim through some networking things. But Tim now resides in Atlanta. But just tell us, how did you get this name, Master Coach? Like, where you from? Where you from? Where you originate from? Where did Tim Brown? What did Tim Brown life look like?
Oh my gosh! So I'm originally from Flint, Michigan, born and raised. I've been in Atlanta, Georgia now since about 2003. So this is home. This is where my mother's from the South, from South Georgia. So we all migrated back to the South. But, I grew up in Flint, Michigan. And, I didn't grow up I didn't see myself as a master coach growing up. I actually envisioned myself being in, the National Football League. And so I went to college to play football. And, when I got there, to me it wasn't fun anymore. It was kind of like a job. And so I actually ended up from growing up going to academic schools and growing up in church. My mom wanted me to, to be something with myself, right? That was her
Right.
thing, church and education. But all of my environment was a big family. I grew up, from a big family, from my dad's side to my mom's side. Everybody, went up north for the jobs in General Motors and things like that. And so, even though I grew up with, both my parents and, academic school and church, I always also had this other side, right? The streets of
Mm-hmm.
Flint and family members that, weren't in my position. And so, even though I got a chance to go away to college, when I stopped playing football, I migrated right back to Flint, back to the streets of Flint, right?
Right.
And I did some things inside the streets of Flint, and was headed down the wrong alley, Tiff, and getting into trouble and doing things that I shouldn't have been doing. And God kept me out of a lot of trouble. Had family members that ended up in prison, and friends that ended up dead, but God kept me out of those things. And I tell everybody, I think it was because of this, what I'm doing right now, right? And so
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see myself going that way for life, because my parents did, instill some things in me. And so when I decided that I wanted something different from the streets, I had to make a decision, right? I had to make a decision. And a friend of mine invited me to a presentation one night. And I would tell you, I went reluctantly. I was like, man, what are you inviting me to? What are y'all trying to sell me? And so I went in there with my feet crossed and my arms folded like this, and
Mm-hmm.
had the information. Tiff, I'm you, I was like, wow, okay, I can see myself being successful. I could see this. I could see myself doing this. And so I made a decision, and that was in
Can you stop?
1990.
Can you stop right there? What did you tell yourself? That's very key. What you said. You have to see yourself somewhere. What did you say?
I could see myself. I could see myself being successful with it.
Can you go somewhere without actually seeing yourself there?
No, you got to, vision is not what you see with your eyes. You got to see it in your mind first. And I could see it. I mean, plain as day,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
plain as day. And that was 1997, right? And I just decided I didn't want to be in the streets. I didn't want to struggle. I wanted to have a success. I wanted to have the financial means, but I didn't want to do it the way I was doing it in the streets. And so I changed my whole life.
Right.
And it was because my friend invited me to something and I went.
Mm.
And so from there, I will tell you, look, I won't lie and tell you that, that right there, I went straight to success because
Because that'll be a story, right?
that would not be
Not
the truth.
that won't be the truth.
That would not be the truth. But I made a decision and I got involved in something, and I spent 5 years in that company, and I learned a whole lot about finance. I had, the mentor and the CEO of that company. They taught us about financial literacy, about business, about wealth, about, just, everything to get started. It was like
Mhm.
a college degree in
Right.
business. And so I spent 5 years there. The company didn't last. It went out of business, went bankrupt. And so, I made it to the top of the company, but the company went out of business. I had quit my job. I moved to Atlanta. And so I was
Wow.
actually in a hole from there.
Wow.
Tiff, I went to the top of the company. The company went bankrupt. And so I went all the way back down. And I'm going to tell you, I went below where I was at before I got started. And so a lot of people, they think that when you do something, you're supposed to go straight to success. And I did too at first.
Mm-hmm.
I did too at first. And it was just that experience, and it almost crushed me. And so I spent the next, maybe 4 or 5 years looking for something different, looking to find that same type of company, that same type of business, not having the same success because that really that failure took something out of me. And so I wandered around for 4 or 5 years, and then finally I quit. Started a traditional business here in Atlanta for 8 years, and then I was in a Bible study with my mom. You got a chance to talk to my mom, and I was in a Bible study with her and my sister, and this was in 2015, and the words just started jumping off the page of the Bible, and we was reading in
Mm,
Matthew 6:33, and it was plain as day. God telling me, "Look, I got a mission for you," and it was to help
right.
people to change their legacies from death to inheritance because of the things that I learned in my first company from 1997 to 2002. And so my traditional business, I gave everything away to the guy who was working for me, who was working with me and doing a lot of the jobs. I called him up and told him, come get it. 2 truckloads of equipment and supplies and my customers. I just gave it away because I knew
Mm,
that was not who I was, that I was on a
wow.
mission to do what I'm doing today, Tiff. And in
So
the last 5 years, it's been successful.
so it's safe to say that all money ain't good money.
All money ain't good money. I'm a living testament to that.
Me too. Me too. Me too. Wait, before this, hold on. I hope this work because I want to show y'all something. Hold on. I want to show y'all something. This man. Okay. Yep. Okay, guys. I know I'm right here. But I want y'all, you can hear me, Tim.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna go through some things and I'm gonna ask about Tim and let's do this. Let's just start right there. Known Tim Brown for about 4 years, y'all. Now you know me, and he never told me this one little fact. Not her, him. Tim, can you tell us
What?
how you know Tupac? Okay, and rest in peace to Eric Breed. Sorry. But can you
So
tell us how you know Tupac?
so in when I was, after I left college, going back to Flint, I told you I had a big family. My first cousin, always used to dance, and his dad was a DJ in Flint, so he used to steal his dad records, and him and Eric Breed and the other DJ, they would get in the basement and do stuff and do music, right? Eric Breed would beatbox, and then we all lived in the same neighborhood, and so I'm in the streets. I had some money, and so I decided to form a group with MC Breed, my cousin Redbone, uh, Free Redbone, and Herman Lane, DJ Flash. And so we put a song together called Ain't No Future You're Frontin' and put it out. It became a gold record, a gold selling record.
Hold on, hold. I'm just gonna have to make this story clear because these are things you tell your friends. I keep want y'all to see me. Hold on, right here. That gold record. That's what he talking about.
Yeah.
Back
And
to
so
you.
so MC Bree was, he was real popular. He could sing, he could rap, he could, he was funny. And so, Scarface, we did shows with Scarface, we did shows with Chubb Rock, we toured with DJ Quick, LL Cool J. And so just a lot of different stars. And Tupac was one of those stars that, clicked with MC Breed. And so I gotta get mine, you gotta get yours. That was a song he had with him.
And I'm glad you gave me that picture because I'm gonna be like, my cousin, everybody, my cousin, look at my cousin, no, y'all.
That's right, cuz.
That's my cousin, what I'm saying? That's my cousin. That's my folks. Oh, my cousin was a legend, what I'm saying? Me. But I'm just saying that's like iconic because I see a lot of times you was like almost right there, and finally you are there like you deserve to be. So please tell us, what are you building these days? So first of all, he does work with the school system in Fulton County, but he's also building something amazing. Like, I can't just talk enough because he's one of my, I'm y'all know he's one of my mentors. So, he's one of my mentors and B's the coach. Yeah, the coach need a coach. The mentor need a mentor, right? The motivation. So I plug into these people because they get you back on track every time. So tell us what that looks like, Tim.
So, Tiff, I'm gonna tell you the Tim Brown experience is really the master coach. Portion of what I do is to educate people, encourage, inspire people to live their dreams, to be able to build wealth, to be able to build residual income, to be able to take better care of themselves and their families. Again, to be able to leave an inheritance to their children's children, like Proverbs says that a wise person do. And one of the vehicles that you and I using these days is something that we do to help people to remove toxins and convert their home from toxic free environments, stuff that's causing all kind of issues. And so again, for me, everything I do is biblical, Tiff. And so when you look at one of my favorite scriptures, it's 3 John and 2, beloved, I wish above all things that you prosper, right? That you prosper in all that you do, but also to be in good health.
Right.
And so wealth and health go together as your soul prospers. So as you keeping, God first. And so that's one of my favorite scriptures. And everything that I do, my passions are wellness, from mental, from physical to and then financial literacy, so that we can, not just make money, because we all know how to make money, right? Everybody know how to make money. We can go to a job, we can pick up cans, we can do whatever we need to do to go make some money. But it's not just about making money, it's about making that money, keeping more of it, but then making that money make money as well, so that it become a legacy money.
And it becomes legacy money by what? Helping other people build a legacy.
Absolutely. Look, I heard somebody say one time, if your dream don't involve a team, then your dream is probably a scheme. And so you got to be helping other people, right?
You heard that. Say that again for him, Coach.
If your dream don't involve a team, then your dream is probably a scheme, right? If you're doing it by yourself, you can't do nothing great by yourself. You got to involve others, and you got to be, you can't. It's impossible.
And you know what? I try to really convey that to our younger entrepreneurs, because I don't think they understand. I'm like, you gonna do it. You gonna think you by yourself until you hit a brick road and realize I can't do it all. I have to get good at teaching people and sharing my knowledge to the people that deserve it and work with the people that deserve. So definitely, if I ain't learned nothing else from you, I've definitely learned that pass the baton,
Absolutely. Because that's a wealth principle too, is that, asset leveraging. And I'm not going to give all of them here, but that's a principle, because if you look at corporate America, all your corporate job, they leverage all of those employees in there to build the wealth and the billions of dollars for that company. You don't see the CEO down there, being a manager over people. You don't see the CEO being the person who's pushing the buttons and doing the work. You don't see the stockholders. You don't see the stockholders doing what the CEO do. It's called leverage.
They hiring the people to do that. Like that leverage, okay? That delegate. They good at delegating, okay?
Absolutely.
And good at delegating, okay? So mentorship. Well, please, before we wrap this up, and Tim, I want to let this last thing too. I want you to put in the post comment where to follow you at, your IG handle, your Facebook, how people can get in contact with you, how they can know more information about what you're doing and how to join Tim. You understand? Because this man is locked and loaded, and he passing on nuggets, y'all. So not only that, don't let this flop, okay? Don't let this last fact. Tim is perseverance. Like, Tim just lost his father. And this man has been working like nothing has changed. And I'm just like, wow. You know what I'm saying? People that I have around me, like, they just keep going. Like, I still got to get up. I still got to help you, Tiffany. You all right? My team all right? You know what I'm saying? And that right there, those are the people you continue to attach yourself, because those people are the epitome what it looks like to be a winner. They're gonna win regardless of what the weather is. And go on from that, Tim.
Well, look, I mean, when I look at you and everything that you went through in 2020 and continue
Mm.
to persevere, continue to grow, and continue to soar to new heights, how can anybody, have any excuses? You can't have no excuses. And, I lost my dad, and this definitely is devastating. Again, you and I, now we had that in common. But I was
Mm.
blessed to have him as a leader of our family to lead by example. And so I just been following his lead, with my work ethic and being focused. And I think that the work ethic come from him, because my dad worked in General Motors for 30 plus years and would do those 12 hours and 16 hours. I couldn't see myself doing that till,
You
but
can see.
I couldn't see myself doing that. But he did what he had to do, work two
Right.
jobs and stuff. And so I just look. They say every generation is supposed to grow from on the back of the generation before, and so um, I'm doing this for my dad because he was my biggest supporter. In the magazines, any magazine I had, he was going to be the first person to look through the magazine to look for me, to find me. So from playing sports and everything on up, my dad was my biggest supporter. So I'm dedicating the rest of this year to him, and I'm going harder to help more people. And so everybody that I help this year on out is going to be dedicated to my dad.
And that's all right. That's all right. And that will be the fuel you're gonna have to make it to another day. Because that's a better tribute, and dedication is how we live our lives for the people that sacrifice what we need to do, get us where we need to go. So that's all right with me. That's all right with me, Tim. Well, thank you so much, Tim Brown. And please go in the comments. But I will put how you can get with him. He will put it in the comments when he leave this video. Please share this video, guys. And if you need more information, you can hit him up, you can message him, or whatever you have to do. Thank you so much for coming and blessing my platform, Coach Tim. And we look forward for you coming back and sharing more of your story. We look forward to watching your story grow.
Thank you so much for having me. Tiff Talks.
Yes. Well, guys, this has been another episode of Tiffany Talks. And I told you I'm always willing to bring you the what motivation tea, the real. I'm glad that I had Mr. Master Tim Brown, master coach. Okay. And guys, on Wednesday, do not miss this. I have bestseller coming to the ground, to the floor and to the platform. Mrs. Erica Warren, you do not want to miss it. Go on IG, go on and subscribe. And if you didn't see my video, what has America, how America has made us feel, you need to go see that video, because I mean it's only at 10,000. So if you ain't 1,000, I'm sorry. But if you mad about social injustice, time is to share videos, share our thoughts and our feelings. We are all in this thing together, right? So thank you again. Thank you for watching. And please be safe, be blessed. And this has been another Tiffany Talks, where the real conversation involves you.